Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4099 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 15 moves to collect 3 ingredients. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. So I think the very best thing I can tell you about this level is it's not a regular level. It is, I would say, super hard maybe nightmarishly hard. It's certainly, at least it's a hard level, because this is a difficult thing to do in 15 moves. We've got a lot of blockers in the way. Now the ingredients only have to go from here down to here, but we have to make a place for them to come down onto the conveyor belt and then to be collected, and sometimes those two spots are opposites on the board. Let's say we use this stripe dispenser and we're able to get an ingredient to drop down, but we can't get through all of the thick frosting. Then it keeps traveling on the conveyor belt. And with only 15 moves and 9 slots here, we don't have a lot of time to wait for it to come around again. We often have to bring it through maybe this really thick area here. So it's not as easy as it looks to be. I totally ignored the chocolate on this board. Now I have beaten this level, so I know it's possible. Hi, Lucy. You can come sit down. But, honey, just come on. Oh, gosh, you have to crawl up on my shoulder, don't you? All right. Sorry. We had, kids need help sometimes. What was I saying? All right, so, yeah, I haven't even brought an ingredient down, and I already only have 7 moves left. I'm trying to utilize the dispenser, but sometimes that's hard to do. We have very few moves, sometimes no moves to make. And the licorice, if I take licorice out on a turn, no new licorice forms. But if I don't take licorice out, then new licorice shows up. And so things just keep infesting. Well, that was absolutely awful. Let's see if now that Lucy is situated on my lap, I can do at least a bit better. Probably not. I mean, not well anyway. So let's look at strategies. Is it best for me to clear out the bottom section to give myself more room, or the top section? I think it's always best to clear out the top section. But I do have this opportunity to make a stripe. That'll hit this and this. It's the same as if I go this way. And it might have an influence on the bottom of the board. Can't go here now, but I'm going to clear this and hope for some cascading. Still not. So I come over here, and then awful, I can't get to there. So I do this and I wait for my reshuffle. Yeah, that's how this game goes. Now, if I can try to pair up my stripes and take out a licorice and then take out a licorice again so that no new licorice forms, that could help. Keep taking out licorice so I keep getting these down here. That's one way to help. So already I've done better this time. But then, yikes, not much to do here. That's still not open. I've got a stripe. If I could set it off, I could get at least one, but I can't. Now, when I did win, I'll tell you what happened. I was able to keep clearing out the licorice, and I opened one up, and one came straight down, and the other two kind of fell in this way. It is particularly tricky. If I had a few more moves, and I have this great suspicion that we used to have more moves, then I would probably have better success. I still didn't bring any of them in. At least I showed you that I brought them down. And we talked through a strategy that I'm going to keep employing. Am I going to be able to make it using only that strategy? No, I'm going to need luck as well. And I'm going to experiment with other strategies along the way. So if I find something that works better, I will certainly share it with you. And if you have ideas, share those as well. But I'm right now going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I will have the microphone turned off until I do have something important to share. Okay, so that was pretty fortuitous. Now I need to focus right here, huh? Unfortunately, the licorice is in the way. So if I bring this down now, and I can, I'm going to have problems still. Unfortunately, though, I don't really have a whole lot of options. I either bring it down here by moving this over, or I bring it down here, and I still have trouble. So let's bring it down this way. Oh, we didn't get one coming down. That was odd. Okay, let's blast through the center. We are not getting any more. Oh, you see how evil this is? So if I had had the bad fortune of struggling through the game and making that move after I had already used up quite a few of my turns, and so this had come down with those other two, that would have been better. So I really have to store up what I have here and then blast everything more toward the end of the game. Wow. All right, new wrinkle. I'll be back, hopefully with a win sometime soon. Okay, so you see what I mean when I say it goes quickly when it goes? And thankfully, it only took me between 15 and 20 tries to get this done. But without that very specific strategy, you could be stuck here forever. This one is really pernicious, in my opinion. All right, I don't even know if I used that word correctly, but it feels evil, this level. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.